find out as we're underway. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And count it at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Here's Exum. The deficit now up to a dozen. Down low for Udo. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
It's Jazz ball. Dante Exum matched up with Knight. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Dante Exum has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. He missed a pair of free throws. And the nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cavaliers with the basketball. Thabo Sefolosha pins it. Tristan Thompson with the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Jazz will take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Has a chance. Thompson, he shoots. Oh, off the mark. 4-3. Another chance. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Exum into the front court. Down a bundle.
I got ball. Double.
Tristan Thompson sends it away. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
I got ball. Get the ball.
foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck.
I got this. Let's go.
To the basket goes Exum, but he can't get it to go. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Here's Exum. His guys down big, and the finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Has a look. Another chance. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
The pass set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Exum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Jazz has the ball. Knocked loose. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark, no good. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. the Jazz, are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully that does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
They coming home now. All this about my I got a now. How you real? You can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now. On the road now. All in the MIA, all like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down. Rats can't fold down. My your dough down. We ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I got for the look, already got good. I got a team full of really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, it's straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. And my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like
farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close funds, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up.
Your boy QJB back with some more highlights of the one crazy athletic play today. Let's get right into it. Oh my, did you see that? Going up with that easy layup. They made that look simple. Maybe we'll see another crazy layup. Who knows when we're talking about the one? Your boy QJB signing out. Peace.
Let's go, Swan. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Locked Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Right, it's in the air.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack it veneers.
Stagnated on the block for wears.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down. Back up, don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa. Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
we be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
Mingle with the book of the judge and both for
questions that we asking ourselves, having a
spending money that's unaccounted for.
We say A from Toronto for this one from north of the border. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for Buck. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway.
From the start to do it. Substitutions,
Toronto has the basketball. McCaw defended by Knight. Fred VanVleet to McCaw. Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
That'll get out off the Raptors. Desperation shot here from half court. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Knight into the front court. He'll run the offense. And scores. Strong take.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
McCaw into the front court. Down 2. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Shot from the lane won't go. Take stock of the floor. Nice finish at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Beyond the arc for three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. McCaw into the front court. Down just a couple. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. Cavs at the controls. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Block shot. That one's going to be out of bounds. Fred VanVleet. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
OG Anunoby, couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Cleveland has the basketball. And on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
To McCaw. Here comes the screen. McCaw. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. McCaw matched up with Knight. They'll let one fly from half court. First half comes to an end. The Cavaliers have the lead. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Cleared by Ibaka. McCaw into the front court. His guys down three. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The drive, right to the basket. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball.
Wait on it. Go, sir. Trap. Get the ball. Trap this.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to. Oh, and a putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
I got him. Here we go.
McCaw. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
McCaw into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Toronto with the basketball. McCaw. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Another follow. Stays out. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
McCaw guarded by Brandon Knight. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Cavs with a sizable advantage. The Cavaliers started the basketball here in the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Knocked loose. Serge Ibaka. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Runner's good there.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Passed it off. Finish that. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's a 24-second violation. McCaw to Ibaka. He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Fires the three. Tough shot. He hits.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
McCaw.
Wait on it.
Has a chance. The shot no good by Manu. Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here comes the screen. McCall.
Right.
To Van Vliet. And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Thompson.
I got your help here.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And the finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here's a chance from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The Cavs are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise it. No, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, finna rip it, make my yes, a minute, no nitrous, do it right, just I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like, yeah, finna get it like, yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. That ain't no other way to run against having it, cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beach. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top of the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week, then Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is, man. It's scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4, and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
I beg man, shut up.
Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the One's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the One keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club in D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging, but Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit. Just asking to just drop me in these kicks. Just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah, go ahead.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Jordan Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Devin Booker can't get the bounce.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And count the basket.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Phoenix with it. Booker to Porter. Take stock of the floor. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Defense, let's go.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. Porter. To Booker. Shot clock winding down. Booker. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Carmelo Anthony swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's no good. Shot's not going down. For three. Now that's a contest. Oh, emphatic slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. Converts on the three-point play. It's 9-9. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down, and it's deadlocked. All tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. To Booker. 4-3. Missed it. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Suns control the possession.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton to Porter. Kevin Love pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Going to launch beyond the arc and drains it.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Into the front court, it's Booker. Down 5. Easy path to the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. To Porter. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Wide open look won't go. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
John Henson with a piece. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. That's going to be out of bounds. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Suns with the basketball. Booker. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of his defense.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good. Missed a wide open look. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Cavaliers have the lead.
The Cavaliers. Absolutely.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
My ball. Oh, yeah, let's go. Try to give me up.
Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the games.
Phoenix has the ball. Booker. To Porter. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To Anthony. Trying to cash in. And Booker with the rebound. John Henson rejects it. And that's going to be off of Anthony out of bounds. Booker. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And it's Booker who grabs the rebound. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bid, and that's the game.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. It's Suns ball to Booker. Nice pass to set things up. Kevin Love, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Anthony. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line. Troy Daniels. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Count the bucket for 2.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Booker. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. It's Phoenix ball. John Henson sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Booker with it. Down a bundle. The Cavs secure the rebound. Long key from three-quarters court, three-quarters down. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
He gets it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Phoenix with it. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. Daniel's shot won't go.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid has been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
Here we go.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would. There looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. The pass set it all up.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more 3s.
To Booker. Fires the 3. Off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Booker. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the Suns keep the possession. Daniel's shot won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. From long range. And Carmelo grabs the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
All lined up and ready for the jump. Smith with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points. Desperation shot here from half court. The Cavs are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Cavaliers. The Suns.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop cut, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young than the set that's doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charges. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I didn't. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on, y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mil, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next last time that I checked.
Professor Live. What's up, everybody? Professor Live. Today we're going to be reacting to the One's impressive layup. Not something you often react to, but I got hit up a lot about it. Let's check it out together. You can tell the One's an incredibly crafty player. To be able to finish at the basket like that, you got to have some incredible balance. Thank you to everybody who checked out this video. Again, the One with an impressive layup. There'll probably be more reactions on the One back here at Professor Live. Stay with us.
Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, but you know buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down. Bust down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Nigga, my water don't drown. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Hey, what? Like a mummy. Fake to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the Tommy. By the apartment. I moved in abundance. Buzz down the. I put up like circumference. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. What damn? Draw 6 like PlayStation. PlayStation. Thank you, my.
Detroit controls the tap. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. and scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cleveland has the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jackson with it. Down just a couple. To Alonzo Trier. To Reggie Jackson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper stays out. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Griffin. And the two. The finish at the rim for Drummond.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Andre Drummond sends it away. Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
He gets it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Jackson with it. 10-2 the score. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Off the assist.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Reggie Jackson, 2 of 4 now.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Got it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The big fella, Andre Drummond, 2 for 2. That's what you want. First quarter's complete. The Cavaliers have the lead. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Knocked loose. To Griffin. John Henson tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the basket inside.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and That's why shots aren't dropping.
Reggie Jackson, 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Pistons ball here. Jackson. To Love. Knocks it down off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
John Henson swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
4-3. Tough shot. He hits.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
End score. Strong take.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Pistons have it. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Don't lose split. Don't lose split.
Gets it in the left corner. Smith. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Drummond. Curling inside. Short jumper won't fall. Time expires to end the first half. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead.
The Cavaliers didn't hold back in that opening half. All right, back to the
first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Love.
I got him. Here we go. On the roll.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. Won't go. And the rebound taken in by Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To J.R. Smith. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Reggie Jackson, defended by Melo. Griffin. John Henson sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Jackson to Alonzo Trier. Fires the 3. And Reggie Jackson, no hesitation on that one. Buries it.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Anthony. And strokes it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Short jumper won't go down. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. It's Detroit's ball. Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball.
Here we go. I got him.
To Love. Rebound to Detroit. Jackson with it. Trailing by 14. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Has a look. He connects off the step back. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Cavs with a sizable advantage. The Cavaliers start the basketball here in the 4th quarter. And Jay, I'm as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the 4th quarter.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Cavs at the controls. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. Jackson with it. His guys down big. And that one is out. Nothing going here on that drive. Griffin shot off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And there's nothing more. Intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Jackson. And scores, plus the foul. Andre Drummond is going to the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at 3.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw good, so he converts on the 3-point play, and the lead. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
John Henson. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
For 3, it's no good. Shots not going down. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Griffin to Alonzo Trier. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Love. Nice pass to set things up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. From long range, cleans it up. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
From the painted area, won't go down. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2, Cleveland Cavaliers.
Reggie Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Down for Smith. And count the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy.
The Cavaliers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual. Everything like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me that's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers was all on my. Now look, all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up.
All right, what's going on, folks? I'm back today with a brand new highlight video from the one. This time, the baller was...
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games, see these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That boy, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had a friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. Other friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait, hop up in this race. No, this not a date, it's a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late, think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby, me like some. Wait, call Jake, think I need the face, I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool, money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool, I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin, so my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm la play corner on my knee, long on hair on her. Like cavity, and I'm done her that salary. Saudi, are you on 10? You know, you can start to be looking for somebody.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back to Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black and black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. And the place up.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place up, the place up, the place up, the place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, come on, 10 in my car.
money sweet like a cabinet. Saying they after me, ain't no one after me. Baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody call my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse scale. F12 Berlinetta. Michael was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer? This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me, yeah. Different fabric on me, yeah. Different on it, yeah. Married to the game, yeah. Holy matrimony, yeah. Oops, joke. Someone stage again, from up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking, go up. Top down, I've been racing, go up. Wild, I'm in danger, go up. My crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10, wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up, 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 the place up. Bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie. No. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 this and hit. Ice on my arm, feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check, bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG, lie detective, don't lie. Cut the check, bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie.
Chill. Told her bye. Chill. Don't make. Got a lot of proof on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a rich like jet ski. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small. Just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that mama was $1,000,000 cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. She tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. No, you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips.
Yeah, from the back. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just want a portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
right there.
Take care of the ball. Good shot.
11. I'm open all day.
Somebody on
Came to my car and it seemed like a tablet. Saying they after me, ain't no one after me. Baby mama, you can work it. Somebody call my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse. I got brother now. About to what choice in the winter. What for the next in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Went to, came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Kenny County. Got the swagger on me.
Box out, I got shooter,
Yeah,
finish it.
Get back. Yeah, married to the game. It's a miracle.
Shot,
Someone stage again. From up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would have grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down when I'm faking. Go up. Down, I've been racing. Go up. Wild, I'm in danger. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place 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 up.
Too much money, I need like 2 bucks. I got the stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. Money talk, I had to let it cool off. And the dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool off. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them go.
I'm starting to 21, so I can't. With my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal fishing. Carrot cake around my neck, yeah, smoke the crystal. Spinning magazines, shuffling the zins. Boys, dollar.
Hey, big screen right there,
$65,000.
Let's go, boy, catch me out.
Ball stuff for lotion, sketch test rough. All about the rock like a stock broker. Brother with me.
Hey, lock up.
Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 bucks. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool off. Hey, Miss dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool off. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called, yeah. Leaving them gone, yeah. She on, yeah. Dreaming we on, yeah. Ay, drop is a coupe, dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot.
Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up, 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 the place.
Got something for him. Back up, back up. Here you come. Here we go. I got it.
Pick up. I got ball.
Take care of the ball, baby. Take care of the ball. My ball. Okay, let's go. Get it, shoot it again. D up. Ball going up. Shot. Who gonna do this?
I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
D up, baby.
I got ball.
It's out.
Hey, watch this screen left. What's cut?
You see that ball?
We good.
Good job, bro. Good job.
I got this D on him.
I didn't even know you could shoot being blind.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Here we go.
Hey, take mine. I got yours. I need yours.
Yours. Take it.
My fault, team.
All over. Here we go. I got ball. Rebound. That boy got jumpers.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
I got ball.
That's a two. Yeah, that's a two.
Yep, I got ball. Shot, boy.
Coming right back to you.
Too much money, I need like 2, 4, I need stacks. Big and green, I call my pockets the new hustle. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Ain't been dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Came with my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them fools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them with my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal fishing. Cash check around my neck, yeah, from the Christian. Spending magazines, shuffle limousines, $4 $55,000 jeans, ball stuff for lotion, skip test the rough. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 bucks. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no
Play of the game.
100 times I had to let it cool up. Ain't been dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Came with my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these.
Your young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Straight. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Like a phone legend. We can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms. Ringing through my house. Got them going. Coming in and out. What you knowin'? Never run your mouth. Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprint so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, Microphone legend. Yeah, Shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my rapper. Yeah. Oh my God, you like your socks, me and all my inner circle. We keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me. My best friend, 7-Eleven. No. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, we my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Like a phone legend. We can go legend. Yeah. I go legend. I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up. Prince in action. Okay, I'm an original. You just a reenactment. Okay, peace sign the flashes. I live that picture perfect like you live out in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my
seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. Oh yeah, praise Allah, that's my parag like Bobby Brown. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the flow. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That shit had us working like we possessed.
Me and my best friend, boy, 7-Eleven, boy, we can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven.
I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting at the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No living like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Up most at it again, I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut for fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8", new wave, star shining all in your fade. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, hate. I been getting to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the
chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I could never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you spinning. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I be getting to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, take a turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the three-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Some seminary boys getting money. Where you from? Just 1,000 bucks. My Philly got a only on the weekend. She mad at me right now because I was her best friend.
Hey, match up.
of the game.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move in squares.
Rock a rugby like Hoover, put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the